Kashdami.
Motherfucking
Hey man, we gonna be talking about Kashdami. Hey, shout out Kashdami. But hey man, we gonna be really explaining what really went wrong with Kashdami and why people really forgot about him and just stopped caring for real. Now me personally, me and my one friend, bro, we always, like in high school, like this wasn't too long ago, bro, we still was bumping Kashdami even after his 2 hit albums, bro. We still was bumping that shit. We still hey, he still makes good music. We're not discrediting that from him. It's just the way how he was dropping throughout his time, for real. So I ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get straight right into it. So if you don't know yet, Kashdami dropped Epiphany, literally his biggest album in my opinion, and he dropped that in the summer of 2021, and he dropped Hypernova in November 2021. So look, I'm gonna say where Dami went wrong. I'm no nigga that controls a nigga artist or anything. Like, I don't control fucking who's a big artist, Netspin or some shit, or Osama Sun. I don't control none of these niggas. I'm not behind none of it. Throughout the years, I really laid back and really observed everything and who was listening to him, and even kind of asked people around me, why did you stop listening to Kashdami? What got you to stop listening to Kashdami? Now look, some people was like, hey, I just found him through TikTok, which is understandable. He blew up off TikTok with Baby Santana. Other people really don't know why, but that's just really the main reason. But I could tell you the other reason why. So there was a big gap between Hypernova. So that's when he announced world domination. Now I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't that great, nigga. I only liked one song out of this whole entire album, and I'm sorry. Like, if you really ask me, hey, like, put on a song from this album, my nigga, bro, I'm putting on 3-3, my nigga. Everything else is not bad, but it's just like, for it to be anticipated, like, come on, we was expecting some good shit, you know what I'm saying? Now 2 years later, Kashdami released Oasis. So what I feel with this is, Oasis was such a good album in my opinion. A lot of people really say it's not, or it's, oh, his singing, but I feel like the singing was perfect. And this is where Kashdami went wrong. I'm gonna tell you where Kashdami went wrong in my opinion. I feel like Kashdami went wrong with how long he took to drop that album. Now in my opinion, instead of dropping world domination, I would have rather dropped Oasis. Now look, that's not how albums work. Niggas don't think about that shit. He should have had that style like right after Hypernova. For him to take 2 years just to drop that, people didn't care anymore. People wasn't like, okay, this is like really good. This is something that he could have done back in the day. And I'm with them on it, because he took 2 years just to drop that, bro. It took 2 years. Now again, this album isn't bad. It's just, it took him a while just to drop that. Now look, I don't know what bro going on in his personal life. It could be anything. If you could do anything else that's outside of responsibilities, bro, hey man, you could have dropped that. In my opinion, I honestly really do think Kashdami would still be irrelevant with Baby Santana if he played his cards right. If he dropped on the right times. I really feel like the gap in between his albums, it just taking 2 years, I would say a year, but I really feel like world domination was kind of the downfall. But I remember having this debate with my friend, right? And I said, if he just drops an album, like a comeback, like just one more album, just hit him like boom, I honestly think that he would have recovered from that. Because Oasis, bro, that shit was really good. Kashdami always had the producers, and I feel like that's kind of what it was on that album. It might have been the producers. Hey, I haven't listened to that shit since it came out, I ain't gonna lie. I just really know with the way how good Oasis was, I'd really say when he dropped, you know, you had the people that didn't fuck with it, but you also had the people that did. And I feel like the people that really did understood his music, understood just original Kashdami. Now he dropped this one album named Infinity. That wasn't a bad album, but again, I just really feel like with that album too, it's just when he dropped, like this was the time for kashdami to really make a few songs that could probably blow up on TikTok, and then okay, like, let's drop some shit. I made a video like this, like the 2021 was a different era. If you haven't watched that, go ahead, watch that. But kashdami, he falls down into the category of what I was talking about, the lack of dropping music. You know, it was the lack of dropping music that really got him gone, you know? And kashdami is a really good artist, man. Like, I'm not discrediting that from him at all. I just really felt like it's the lack of dropping that it was for him. And I feel like now it's just mainly his core fan base with him now, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I want everybody to know that shit, that right now, like, it's nothing wrong for artists just to have their core fan bases, because guess what, it's gonna eventually happen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? My point is that everybody's gonna get to that point. It's just all about how you get to that point in a way. I feel like with this whole music shit, man, it's all about what you leave behind for your legacy and how far you can get trying to be mainstream if you're in the underground, and if you're mainstream just trying to upkeep that. It's so much, it's so many different people's opinion on this shit. I'm not gonna even get into it, but hey, man, kashdami, he's been dropping some good shit recently, man. I ain't gonna even lie. But I'm gonna wrap up this video getting a little long, bro. I really do hope that kashdami comes back from all this, because he deserves it, man. He deserves all of it. And man, it just sucks to see everything like this, because kashdami is a really good artist, and for the fact that people are forgetting about him is tough, but he kind of put it on for himself, man. So for all my young niggas, stay in school. For all my old niggas, keep grinding for that, man. And for everybody, keep chasing y'all goals. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow me on IG. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man.